Now turn up.
What's up, gorgeous people? This is Amber's DIY and other stuff. My name is Amber Meeks. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you found my channel. I like to do fashion and craft DIYs and all kinds of other fun stuff. So if you like this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you don't miss any time I upload a video. Okay guys, we are in week 2 of the Halloween Makeup Collab series. So last week we did animal looks. I chose to do 3 animal looks. And this week we are going to do pretty looks. So I'm going to do 3 pretty looks. Why not? Let's just keep the 3 look thing going, right? So I feel like pretty is open for interpretation. Like pretty could be like a princess pretty, or it could be other things. So I chose other things. So what I'm going to do for you today is a beautiful bee look, a beautiful ladybug look, and a beautiful butterfly look. So without further ado, let's jump into this thing. Okay guys, so the first look is going to be the ladybug, and here I am. I have prepped everything that you guys don't care about. We're going to start with this Beauty Vault palette, and I'm going to go for the reds. So I'm going for this, like, I don't know, it's kind of a pinkish red, then the darker red, and then like the shimmer red. So I start in my inner corner with what is the lightest color red, and it does come off kind of pinkish red on my face here, but you know, I'm like, that's okay. I'm going to keep going. We'll see how this turns out. So obviously I do the other eye the exact same way that I did the first eye. So then I go into this darker shade of red here, and I go ahead and put that on next. And then look guys, does it not look like it's the same shade as that lighter shade? The lighter shade looked lighter in the palette and the darker shade looked darker, but when you put them on my eyes, they both look exactly the same. Awesome! So I finished putting that on my other eye, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into the shimmery red color here, and we're going to put that on the outer edge. Well, once I put that on the outer edge, I was like, ooh, I really like that. So you know what? I'm going to drag that all the way across my eye. So that's exactly what I did to both sides of my eye after smearing it all over my face. I mean, why not? You know, I love to make a mess when I'm doing my makeup so that I have a lot of cleanup. That's always fun. So I finished doing the exact same thing to the other eye, and then we're going to jump into the next part. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with this red lipstick here. I don't even know the brand. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead. Look how pretty that is, though. Wow, I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and slap that on my lips here so that it has a chance to dry, because what I'm about to do next, I need the lipstick to be somewhat dry so that I can do this next technique, I guess I'm going to call it. So obviously I run my finger through my mouth a million times so I don't have any on my teeth. Awesome. So now I'm going to go in with this eyeliner, and it's like a crayon eyeliner, and it's a really good one. I already tested this before I did this and it worked out fine. Of course you can't see anything because my hand is totally in the way, but all I'm doing is putting some dots on the upper part of my eye. So what I noticed is as I started doing this, it started to kind of not work very well. So what I ended up doing in between dots was wiping it off with a wet wipe, and that seemed to help a lot and make it darken up and work a lot better. So obviously now that I have the eyes done and I wanted my lips to dry, I want to do this exact same technique on my lips. And I was like, whoa, I got way too big of a dot, but I really don't want to mess with it. So I just decided to go with big dots on my lips. Not sure how I like the look of this. I mean, it looks kind of crazy, but I am crazy, so why not? And here's my final look. Woo! So yeah, this one turned out okay, guys. I mean, is this beautiful? No. Is it fun? Sure, it's a lot of fun. But this week was supposed to be pretty looks, and I totally missed the challenge there. I thought that I could do a really pretty ladybug, but I didn't. So it's still fun. So, you know, whatever. So here's the full outfit, and the full outfit is so super fun. I mean, I bought the little headband and I bought that little center part at the Dollar Tree in the kids department for little kids costumes, but you know, whatever. And I actually got the dress in the kids department at Walmart on a clearance rack. I thought that I could do something with it, and I'm glad that I didn't because it was perfect for this outfit. Yes, I had the tights as well, and I wear those on a regular basis. Okay then, my son wanted to join in on this, so he put the little headband on his head. How cute is he? He is just darling. Okay, so now we're going to jump into look number 2, which is the bee look. So here I am, and I just left my wig on because I'm going to use the exact same wig for this look as well. We're going to start with this Natasha Denona palette because I love the yellow in this palette, and I thought it would go really good with this look, but you're going to see. In the end, I wish I hadn't put it on, but I do love this yellow, and I use it all the time. I like yellow, guys. I think it is a fabulous color against my skin tone, but I go ahead and slap this on my inner corner, and I do the exact same thing on the other eye, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into this what is this? Nostalgia palette by Ace Beauty, and I'm going to use those two darker yellows. So I start with that first matte finish yellow, and I love it. I've used it several times, so that's why you're not really getting a reaction out of me as to how dark this is going on my eyelids, because I use this one literally on a daily basis. So obviously I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other eye here and blend that out as much as I can. So far I'm liking it. I think it's going to work out pretty good, right? So then I go in with this gold shimmery color, and I'm going to put that on the edge there, and then I'm like, ooh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and run this across my entire eye. Kind of like I ended up doing with the Ladybug look. I wish I had just used this over the entire eyelid and just used that matte finished yellow as the base. I think that would have been gorgeous. So I end up going over that lighter yellow that I put on first from the Natasha Denona palette and just going in over it with this dark gold color because I just thought that it looked better. But in the end, I guess you can see some of the Natasha Denona through that dark gold because I didn't want to go too dark in the corners. I love this dark gold so much, I thought, you know, I'm going to put it on my lips too. I mean, why not? I'm supposed to be a bee. Although bees would probably have black lips. But anyways, here's my final look. Woo! Guys, I had so much fun with this look, and I know most of you are going to look at this and be like, okay, she looks crazy. There's nothing beautiful about this. But honestly, low-key, I'm really digging the look. I would totally rock this out in public on a regular basis. Even though my lips look absolutely crazy, I think they're super cool. I ended up outlining them with a black eyeliner, and then I just kind of blended it in a little bit so it wasn't so defined. And here's my full outfit, guys. This is so incredibly fun. Yes, I already had the tutu skirt and just about everything else. I just bought the little bee ears and that center part from the Dollar Tree. I decided to go ahead and put my crazy shoes on with this because I thought that they looked really good with the belt and against the yellow. I don't know. I just thought that they worked out super cute. I love this one. This one is so super fun. I would totally do this for Halloween, but the makeup look, low-key, guys, I would wear that on a daily basis when it's like, you know, not Halloween. That's just me. My son also wanted to join in on this one, so he put the little bee ears on. He looks so cute. I just love him to death. Okay, so the third and final look is the butterfly look, so let the disaster begin. All right, guys, so here I am just showing you that I put on, you know, all the stuff that nobody really cares about or is interested in. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this Festival of Love palette because it had all of the colors that I needed for this look. So I'm looking over at my inspiration, which is the butterfly wings that I'm going to wear for this outfit. So yeah, I end up starting with this hot pink color, and then I go in with the purple and then the blue, but I'm not going to show you guys all that because this is a total fail. So I'm just going to kind of give you guys clips of my failure. Awesome. So then I go in with this stencil, right? This was supposed to be an amazing, fabulous look, right? So I go ahead, put the stencil on my face, just kind of seeing where it needs to go and hoping and praying that this is going to work. You know, whatever. So I'm going to use the remaining color of the butterfly wings, which is the green, the yellow, the orange, the red. I'm going to go in with all those colors inside that stencil. It sounded fabulous. So here I am towards the tail end of putting all of that together, and we are about to reveal the masterpiece that's below, and wow, that looks really bad. But, you know, I do the other side. Why not keep up the terribleness? I'm just saying, let's just keep it rolling, right? So then I go in with the other part of the stencil. So I thought, okay, maybe if I do this part of the stencil and add this in, it will start to come together, right? So then I have this black eyeliner. I put the stencil on my eye, and I figured I would go ahead and, like, you know, carve out or stencil out those black parts, and then I could go in with some color and add all the color that I needed, right? So as I'm doing this, my eyeliner broke somewhere along the way, so I go ahead and take it off to take a look at it, and this is what you guys get to see. It looks terrible. It looks so terrible. So I decided to try a different method and thought that it would work better. And this is what it ended up looking like. Guys, this is so bad. I mean, can it get more worse? I'm just saying. So So then on the other side, I decided, okay, let me try a freehand version. Let me see if I can make this work, and then I can go ahead and erase the other side and put it back on, right? So I go ahead and start drawing the lines of the butterfly using my butterfly wings as the inspiration. And then I go ahead and put the dots on there, and guys, this just was not working. This looks so terrible, guys. So I took everything off, started over, because that was a total fail. And here I am. Let's start with the final look that I end up with. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Festival of Love palette again. We're going to still start with the pink color, but what I found out the first time around was that it doesn't go on very good with my fingers. So I'm going to go ahead and do the shimmery pink first. I thought, okay, so let me just go ahead in with my fingers with the lighter shimmery pink. Then I will go in with my brush and darken that up so that it's more like the butterfly wings that I have in front of me, right? So I go ahead and go in with that darker pink, and I use a brush this time, which I normally don't do, but some eyeshadows do work better with a brush. I know that. So I go ahead and use the brush for this particular one, and that seems to work out pretty well. I had some black on there. I'm like, where the heck did that come from? But whatever, I blended it out. So then I'm going to go ahead and go in with the lighter purple first and kind of stencil out for myself where I want to go. And then I'm going to go ahead and darken it up with the darker purple because, again, I'm using those butterfly wings as my inspiration. So I go ahead and go in with the darker purple, and I use a brush this time again because I feel like it's working a little bit better than my fingers do. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the lighter blue color, and then I will jump to the darker blue color. So light then dark, just like I've been doing with everything else. So I go with this light blue color, and honestly, guys, this method seems to be working out pretty well for me, so I'm pretty pleased with it so far. And then I go in with that darker blue color. I took another look at the wings to make sure that everything was working right, and it seems to be. So I'm like, all right, yeah, this is looking a lot like the wings. Let's just keep this rolling. So then I'm going to go ahead and go in with the lighter green color, and then that darker turquoisey green color. I'm going to use those two back to back because, again, it seems like they blend well together. I know it looks kind of crazy that I would use the two colors, but look how well they blend together. I think that looks really pretty. So that worked out well. So far, so good. I've done rainbow looks on my eyes many times, so this is something that I'm very comfortable with, right? So everything's working out good so far. Just wait, guys. The disaster is about to happen. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the yellow, the orange, and the red. I'm going to kind of blend all three of those together because that's kind of how it is on the wings. So I start with the yellow, but I did want you to get to see all three colors. But I go in with this orange color, and I went a little bit too far over the yellow. I'm like, okay, I'll try to fix that by adding some more yellow, which is exactly what I do. And then at the very tip, at the very end there, I'm going to go in with just a little bit of red. And again, I kind of want all these to blend together because I don't want that red to stick out like a sore thumb, kind of like it is right now. Just saying. So now that I have all of that done, this is what I look like so far, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this winged liner stamp again because I just think that this look will need that. So I go ahead and stamp that on, and I thought that I could create some butterfly wings with it. So I put that one on first, and then I went in with this heart one that I got in my Harley Quinn box, and I thought maybe the heart would help give like the center part of the butterfly. So I did that heart next, and I'm like, okay, that's not really working the way that I thought it would. So then I go in with the winged liner again on the upper part to get like the upper wing, and I'm like, yes, that works. So then I just decided to use just that liner on the other side, and it kind of didn't have the same effect. I end up trying to fix it, and it ends up looking okay. So now I'm going to go in with this Halloween makeup kit, and I'm going to use the white, and I'm going to go ahead and put the little white dots on my eyes like, you know, the butterfly has, and I end up wishing that I hadn't done this because it just looks really crazy. I don't know. I should have used something else or used less dots. I don't know. Maybe just did one dot. So then I have this headband and jewel set that I thought could save this look and make it look totally awesome like a butterfly. I thought this was going to be my saving grace. So here's my final look. Oh, guys, I wish I hadn't used the jewels. I really wish that I would just left the eye look the way that it was. The jewels just took it way over the top and crazy. But I do love these little butterfly earrings that I got in one of my KOL Fandom monthly boxes. And then I embellished the headband with some butterflies that I had on hand. I really wish I hadn't put those jewels on because now you can't even see all the hard work that I put into those faux butterfly wings that I did on the corners of my eyes. Minus the jewels, I think this look would have been okay, and I kind of wish I would have showed you guys it without the jewels, but I I didn't. So here's my full outfit. This was what I was taking my inspiration from, this butterfly wing. I think they are gorgeous. I got them for free from Amazon, one of those sellers that send you the things, want you to review their stuff, and I thought I could make a really pretty skirt out of it. I'm so happy that I didn't do that yet because I was able to use it for this outfit. I'm going to try to show you the full, flapping of the wings, but, I don't have a whole lot of space here on my staircase. So that was my third and final look. It was a total fail. I wish I had done things so differently. Let's jump into final thoughts. Okay, guys, so that was a lot of fun and stressful. I was so incredibly disappointed with that butterfly look. That was supposed to be my bang awesome look, and I so couldn't pull it off. Maybe I'll do a redemption video at some point, but that one just did not work for me. Now, the Ladybug turned out okay. I wasn't super mad at that, but this one I love. Honestly, low-key would totally wear this makeup look out on a daily basis. I'm just saying. I love yellow. I think yellow works really well with my skin complexion. And although the lipstick is a bit much, low-key, I don't mind it. I would totally rock this look without the ears and this crazy outfit that I have on. But yeah, totally would wear that. And guys, just so you know, I didn't buy all of this stuff for these videos. The only things that I purchased were the little bee ears from the Dollar Tree and the little bee skirt from the Dollar Tree. But everything else I already had, including the tights. The little polka dot tights that I wore for the Ladybug costume. And the striped tights that I wore for this one, yeah, I already had those. And I wear them when it's not Halloween. Guys, I like loud, crazy, bold things. That's just me. That's my style. And I'm sure there's a lot of you who would probably never be seen in public with me. But that's how I roll. Guys, this was a lot of fun. Don't forget, I will have a giveaway at the very end of this series. We have 2 more weeks to do. We have a scary week, which I do have a plan for that, but we'll see if it's an utter failure, just like the butterfly was this week. And we also have a funny week, which I think is next week. And low-key, don't know what I'm going to do for that one yet, 100%. I have some ideas. I've been brainstorming, so I think I kind of sort of know what I'm going to do, but I'm not really sure yet. But I'll have 3 more fun, crazy looks for you next week. All right, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Oh, and don't forget to make sure to check out all of the other people who are involved with this collab. I'm sure that they pulled off far better looks than I did for this week, so make sure that you check them out. I have links in the description box below to all of their channels. All right, guys, that's officially it. I will catch you in my next video. Bye! This is Amber's DIY and other stuff. My name is Amber Meeks. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy I messed it up. Awesome. Okay, guys, we are in week 2 for the Halloween collab. I didn't do it right, and I'm trying to brainstorm on it while I have this rolling. How boring is that? All right, try it again. Okay, guys, in today's video, we are in week 2 of the Halloween Makeup Challenge Collab series. So that's what we're, okay, I really messed that up. I don't even think I can recover from that, so try it again. So last week we did, what did we do? Oh, we did, what was animal? Oh my gosh, complete blank. Wow. Try it again. So good until then. Totally sucks. I gotta do it.